Thank you for stopping by Mind Drops, Mind Drops. Where my minds drops, get out. So this one's going to be painting the strength block from the Fallout Special Perks sheet from Fallout 4. I'm going to work on all of the special ones, on the, at least for the top part of the blocks. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the rest yet, but we're going to see where it goes from there. And this is it. Pretty much just going to be a quick painting. It's not going to probably take more than an hour. But just using basic Walmart paints, matte finish. Just because they're cheap. They still turn out alright whenever I use them, so. Get that white. Make sure the white sways away. On the bigger ones, I like to, the bigger sculpts, I like to put like a primer on it, but we're not gonna do that in here. I didn't get any water either, but that's okay. We'll just switch brushes. Not too worried about the white layer as much as I am when I put the red layer down. So the only reason why I really do stream this is I end up taking the videos and making them into a time lapse. Still getting working out the kinks on editing, but that doesn't really matter. Pretty much just gonna put one thin layer down. Maybe work on the outside border, maybe? I don't know. Hard to tell. Maybe I'll just start painting the S right away. This is pretty much just rudimentary painting, I guess. You know, it's nothing gonna be too fancy about it. take a small brush and try to get into the edge of the S versus the white underneath it. How much. I don't think the heat gun gets picked up too much from the microphone here. Yeah. I know when I use the microphone from the XLR, it picked up everything in the room. Now this kind of just picks up more of what I'm saying than the other one did. Let's see if that. I think that might have dried it out enough. It's a couple seconds of. I need like a wet, some water. Water in a jar. Sometimes, since it's just cheap paint, it kind of gums up some. Grab the heat gun again. Low heat. Only a couple seconds of it, so don't get too hot to work with. I have a blow dryer too, I could just grab that, but it's a little chilly outside today, so I don't really feel too bad. having the heat gun blow on my arm a little bit. You know, it's nice in here. Still doesn't feel that bad. I know I'll have to touch it up once I go to paint the red, but kind of want to get it to be as white as I can in there. I'll get a different brush ready and once I get done painting all of the border here, a little bit wetter in there than I want, but alright, we're just gonna dry it again really quick. I'm glad I didn't try putting a guy on there and then painting it. That'd be so tough. What's that one? Just using a apple red for the outside part. I think that would be close to what a kid's toy would be, maybe. I don't know, but it's gonna take a few layers for sure. For sure. Don't want to touch it too far up on the edge there. Red all over it. My other fingers. I think after a few layers it'll get nice and red. Cover up the other. I had to cough there for a second. that side. Just paint around it one more time. I find that the clay takes the paint pretty good. Don't really have to put a primer on it. I mean, you probably could still if you just want to feel safe with it, putting it on it. Make sure it stays on. But I don't think I'm going to worry about it anymore. Layers it's actually going to take. Suck on around the edge a couple times, getting down in there. I'm hoping that one of those little brushes will help out quite a bit. Touch it right now. I want it to dry a little bit before I try to turn it. It's easier if I just try not to move it around too much while it's drying a little bit up there. It's easier getting this side than the right side of it. The left side's easier. Can't really. Other stuff first. Yeah, I didn't really want to mix the colors for this this part of it, because if I have to go back and touch it up, I'd rather not have to mix it to get it. But I mixed the color for her skin, like a 2-layer. Hopefully it'll paint down right, the 1 layer first, and then it's like a pinker color, and then more like flesh over top of it. Let's get this side over here now. Crazy how much more you can see on the opposite side of it. once I get the smaller brush out, it'll be a little different. Man. Didn't get right there. Okay, so outside's gonna be 3 layers now. I'm just gonna go where I can see it. By the time I get all the way around it, I should be able to do another layer in the middle. And then we'll start doing the edges. It'd be cool having all 7 of them in a row. Still haven't decided if I want to make them into magnets or if I want to just have them have like a bracket they can stand up on. Put them on a shelf or something. I haven't really thought too much about it yet, but it's kind of tedious. But like I said, I want to just take these and do a time lapse with them and have each one be like condensed down to like 10 or 15 minutes. Gives me a reason to make some more music. Okay, so now we're gonna do the S one more time, and should be a little bit drier now. Kind of trying to bring a little bit extra paint over to it. It looks pretty dark on there, but in the actual lighting of it, it's pretty red, but all the lighting in here like totally changes how it actually looks. I have a couple lights on, so they're like daylight. It's hard to actually get the right lighting for the camera when you're just using webcams, but hey, it works. just kind of getting a good layer on this so that then I can go back around the sides with the smaller brush. I know I probably don't gotta go through all that, but kind of like seeing what I can do with the painting because it's a lot smaller than the normal sculpts I work on, so I think I might actually have to pick this bad boy up. The lip over the edge to be red. There we go. Helps me get my steadiness back too. Yeah, it makes a big difference. My hands weren't too steady before, and once I started doing this stuff more, my steadiness came back. I think it's more like you learn different techniques to get your steadiness. Considering it's just Walmart paint, I'd like to get better paint, but you know, don't have many stores where I'm at. I don't really want to just buy a bunch of stuff I don't know. Repaint the edge on the outside. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, we're gonna work our way. It's like you gotta kind of like just drag it down in there, like really slightly. It's a little bit easier at this angle. I mean, there's spots on here I can see where I could have took my time a little bit more when I was making the actual block. But there's 6 more to go, so I should get better at it as I go. I might want to go back and redo the actual guy once I get used to making the Pip-Boy guy. Yeah, it looks way better with it like that. Go back over it a little bit more down there. Yeah, like now it looks like there's a lip on it. Or the other side. I mean, it's not that much of a difference, but guess the little details make it surprisingly look better. I don't know if I want to like make it look weathered or not with the white. If I can paint this all without getting anything on the white, I'll be super happy. Because then I can just leave it. Yeah, it's definitely need something to lean my arms on. It's more about sitting in a position that's comfortable. It's like fine detail stuff. Well, if you take your time, usually you can get it. This is a big lip. It's like an optical illusion when I'm looking at it.
Anything else?
I'm trying to make sure the music isn't too loud, but a lot of times I'm just sitting here chilling, listening to the music while I'm working on it. I don't really tell how loud it is because it's different loudness on this side.
There's been an awakening.
I mean, I go back and
Have you felt it?
check it once in a while, but
Yes. There's something more. let's get down there. It is pretty neat watching the time lapses when I'm done with them, seeing it There's been
get
an
painted
awakening.
quick or
Have you felt it?
put, sculpted in.
Yes.
Ah, I touched it there. Stages.
Something more.
Not bad though, just a little bit. I think that side should be good. I don't want to touch it anymore. Let it dry. I don't know if the tip of the brush got a little messed up. A little gummed up. Just might have to get out some more paint, that's all. Might be just. It's been sitting out for a while. So close to it. Each time I
First you want to kill me.
put a little bit more
Now you
down.
want to kiss me.
And
Blow.
like a little lip there. I should have made it a little bit more flat. the paint over it.
I am a slave. I am a slave.
See something here.
First you want to kill me, now you want to kiss me. Blow.
I am a slave. I am a slave. I am a slave. I am a slave.
Spots I'll touch up, or I'll just kind of go over the edge of it. Because the red down in there kind of blends in pretty good. Just make it a little bit darker on the edge of it. I've got to get into the detail part of it as much. We gotta do the S part still. No, I don't need that much, but just kind of gonna blend it together one more last time around the edges. That's, the paint's a little better now. Should have did it earlier. Still think I could probably get it on this side. We're not gonna mess with it. So I'm gonna get on with the S. Man, this is tough on the inside of here. Seems like it's easier when I brush it towards me. Than trying to like go back and forth. Like if I just have a little bit of paint on the tip of it, kind of get it to push down there. Tight spaces. Trying to do all the things I can see in one direction here, so I don't gotta keep on flipping it around. I know I probably don't gotta be so precise about it, but it'll look that much better though once it's done. If it all looks like it's painted on like it would be like a toy. I do like the smaller sculpt form of a challenge. But, I can kind of just move it around now. Kind of gives you different insight on how to do different ways of painting things and ways of working out how you want to look at that scale. Because things look a lot different on a smaller scale. Let's go bring it down. You can get away with different kinds of mistakes and I guess more like accidents. Oh, touched the white part really lightly. Might still be able to get away with it. It's like my camera seems like it's jittery. Maybe it's because it's like 10 below outside right now. Yeah, I know the music's kind of weird. A lot of it's like live jams, live loop arrangements. Almost done with this part. It is a matte finish paint, so it's gonna look pretty flat when it dries, like the outside does. Really looks pretty good. Just gonna blend these together a little bit more, so it don't look like there's a line around the edge. And then I think that will be done with the red. I actually like using the airbrush a lot more than using a paintbrush, but it is what it is. I actually use it paint and airbrush too. I just end up making my own thinner for it and thinning it out a little bit and washing out the airbrush quite a bit. It actually works pretty good. Alright, so that's the S. I'm gonna set that down. Put it over there. We don't need the red anymore. Oh, never mind. I do need the red. One little spot. I didn't notice it. This side of the S right there. Not much though. It's only a little bit. Corner. To this little corner here. Sometimes the corners are like the weirdest to fill up. You don't notice it till you sit it down. Probably sit and mess around with it all day. We're gonna set that down. Call it done for that part. I'm gonna grab a little bit finer one and grab some of this white and just go over those two spots. One spot right here, right there. Right here. We don't want that much. Just a little bit. There. And then right up in here. Even though it doesn't really matter. I'll know. That's all that does matter. Alright. So I'm gonna use the black really quick. And paint the, actually I was gonna do like a little black and gray. For the like black and white to do like the dumbbell. Oh. But I think I'll just go like this. It's already gray, so I'm gonna put like 25 pounds or something on there, or 10 pounds or something. I don't know. And then we're gonna take more of the black and cover this one up. More of the black, then the gray. That's definitely gonna take a couple times because black's like really liquidy. Now that's the even cheaper paint. Alright, so now I made like a peach that I could use later on a bunch of times, and then like a off-white like pale color. I don't know. I'm gonna paint the guy all peach, and then we're gonna do it pale over top of it. Oh. This little guy here. That's out of the way. This little guy here. I know this peach color isn't going to be the right color for it, but it'll be more like a base color to go underneath the more of the pale color, and then I'll use a fine black brush and cover all the little lines. Still pretty cool. I think if I do redo him, I'll just redo him with green stuff instead, because I think it would be easier doing it with green stuff than it would be doing it with cosplay. Cosplay is a little bit too flimsy, but it's still cool. I mean, I think it was only like 2 hours to do the little guy and the block, less than that. And now, how long are we on here right now? An hour right now. If I can get it done in a total of 3 hours, I think that that's pretty good for one of these blocks. And I made a controller, not made a controller, but I painted a controller not too long ago. A PlayStation 4 controller. And I used a blue that I made up, and then I made a yellow up too, that's like a Fallout colors. So I didn't have to mix those up at all, and I wrote down like my mixture so I can remake them if I need to. But I used the airbrush for all that. Kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to make these other ones thin enough to use in the airbrush right away. But I'll paint his underwear last. It'll be easier to cover up that, and like the eyes and the mouth. The inside of his mouth should be white, and then I kind of tried to make lips on him to have like a something for the black to grab onto. But at this scale, painting or not painting, but sculpting something this small is just, what's cosplay is just ridiculous. Still cool though. Every time I make something that's a mini, I just giggle about it because they're so much smaller than the other ones I worked on. And I'm not trying to make them be like really perfect either. They're more like a challenge in a way to speed up the process on the bigger ones. It still makes me giggle seeing them. When I was making them, I was giggling in my mind about it. Okay, so we're gonna set this down, let it dry a little bit, and go back to these dumbbells and weight thing here. I still haven't figured out how I'm gonna do, like, there's like a nose and an ear and a mouth and a chair for the perception. Or I know it put all those things on the thing sticking out, but not make them all stick out like they're actually that. They're more like a flat object looking like it. I gotta mute this really quick. But yeah, still definitely gonna be cool having all of them. Maybe at some point I'll do a power armor or like go play through the game some and make a mismatch armor, take some pictures of it. It's kind of like an idea I've had for a little while, what I kind of want to do with my art. It's like make game characters of characters that are ones that I made up or ones that somebody else made up to get some pictures of it. I don't know how many times I played something and character that I was playing I'd be cool to have, but it's all like mixed match armor pieces and stuff. Especially if a game's got like a big customization system, like it'd be super cool. Okay, well that's gray, which that looks cool gray. The other one's black. Is he dry enough yet? His back's not dry, but I think maybe I should kind of wonder if I should go over some of them spots with the black right now, but nah, we'll just try and see what happens with this other color going over it. I just made these two colors. I was trying to make one color and I ended up realizing that it's going to be two, and sometimes the colors don't turn out the way you want them to. But then I thought about layering them, because if you look at him on here, he's kind of like a pale color. I figured if I made like a pink color and then put a pale color under it, maybe that would be better, but it's all trial and error. Some of these brushes got some weird tips on them. Save that one. Oh, save this one for later. Let's try with this. I was hoping that color will show through a little bit if I put it on it thinner, but maybe it won't. That's alright. put that layer on it for nothing. This is definitely more of the color he should be, though. Maybe it's just the layer on it, you know? There, like, makes it fill it in more, maybe. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh. I really don't want to pick it up. So peach you really can't see anymore, but that color actually looks more like the color he should be. Yeah. And maybe now I can kind of see it as it's drying through it. Looks a little peacher. Some spots. I think it'll turn out all right. Okay, so that's like that. We don't need to. Just gonna let it dry a little bit. Shake up the blue Fallout color. It's pretty blue. I have it written down what I made it from. I really didn't. It was like 4 or 5 tries before I actually got the color I wanted. I wish I had a picture of that. Maybe I do. It's not on this computer. But I airbrushed a PlayStation 4 controller like 20 times or so, 30 times, I mean 20 times with this blue, and then so I don't know if it'll quite work on him. It's more wet. I was hoping I could just like do a couple layers, get it nice and thin on it. I mean, it definitely is made more for the airbrush. And then after I painted the controller, I used yellow and I put a pinstripe around the whole edge of the seam of the controller. And then I put Vault-Tec on the side with the Vault-Tec symbol on it. And then after all that, I ended up taking a matte ultra matte finish and spraying it over it, like, actually, spraying it over it, like, I think it ended up being like 12 layers or something. Three full pots of the airbrush, I think is what I ended up. I think I ended up writing it down in my notes somewhere. But yeah, here it is. The blue turned out like that. It looks pretty good on the actual camera. My buddy said that it didn't wear out. He still got it. Must have been the right amount of layers. I don't know how. But okay, this looks like it dried some. Let's go over it some more.
Hello, Master. Hello, Master.
Now this brush has got a really fine tip on it.
Master.
Really don't like this track. I mean, once you get it to dry, when you got it this thin, it's just a matter of doing a few layers. It still turns out alright. It's just a little bit of a slower process to paint it. Gotta take your time. This way. Always helps to turn it to see. Get a different perspective on it. Oop. I probably have to do one more layer. Dries. The yellow is probably just as thin. Shake this up a little bit more. This one back here. Yeah, it's a little bit thicker, but I only need it for his hair. Anyways. I'll use this blue one more time. Although I really like that paintbrush, it's got a really fine tip on it. It's one of those cheap Walmart ones. I don't know why I always say that, but if it works, it works. Especially when it's a fine tip. I did get a couple sets that were supposed to be nice ones, but they don't hold the tip the way I'd like them to. Wait, do we want to start? We can do it. it's really hard to get in that spot. I'm just edging here. Oh, jeez. It's like playing Operation. Oh, wow, it's tiny. I can touch up his hand if I have to. Phew. I'll touch his hand up. That won't be no big deal. You won't see the back of his head anyways, but you'll see the hair on the top at least. Over here. Huh. Do another pass on the... Let that dry for a second. Do another pass on the underwear, or the wrestling pants, or whatever. Getting there. Okay. So, I think I want to clean this brush because I really like the tip on it. Touch up a few spots with this one. Around the edges of things. Man, he just looks so cool. The hand. Yeah, you can actually see that peach through it. So it did kind of work how I wanted it to. Just kind of cover up a little bit more of it. Let that dry, and then I fill his mouth with white. I can do that right now. And then we'll do the rest of the markings on his body with some black lines. I don't want to use that white though. I want to use this brand new. I want it to be like fresh because it's hard to. Oh man. Luke got on his chest from that brush. brush should we use for the... Some blue gut on his chest from that brush. So I'm just gonna touch it up really quick here. I think this song is actually kind of quiet, but his face just a little bit more this pale color. Once I put the black lines for his forehead on him, get it really, and his eyes, that'll really show. Okay, now we're gonna let that dry for sure this time. No messing around with it. We're gonna, I don't know, 10 pounds or 15 pounds? I don't know, like what he should be lifting for one hand. Maybe 25? Yeah, I think we're gonna do 25. Get some more on this. So 25. I wonder if I should just use a marker pen. I might have a white one.
This is how I really feel. Pain that goes unreal. Pass it to the other way. The funny things that you can say. Now this is how I really feel. Pain that goes unreal. Pass it to the other way.
Man, it's tough.
The funny things that you can say. Now this is how I really feel. Pain that goes unreal. Pass it to the other way. The funny things that you can say. And I'm scared to look the other way. 'Cause the stares I got the other day, my mind goes all astray. I don't give a fuck anyway.
I think we're just gonna leave it at that. I don't really want to put the symbol on it for pound. I mean, I probably could. But I think I know what it looks like, or I think we know what it is. Alright, so we're gonna start doing the black lines. This is gonna be tough because it's gonna be like this is gonna actually work. But let's start right here.
Now this is how I really feel. Pain
Oh,
it
crap.
goes unreal. Pass it to the other way. The funny
Still
things
wet
that
there.
you can say. And I'm scared to look the other way. 'Cause the stares I got the other day, my mind goes all astray. I don't give a fuck anyway.
Alright, here we go. Hardest part. That looks pretty cool. Even on the camera it does. I amaze myself sometimes. Oh yeah, I guess I could've. He just gonna get like a little bit of a oh man, it cracks me up. Oh. Okay, so we gotta do this slow here because it's gonna be the eyes and the eyebrows. So, go into the eye. Like so hard. I don't want to mess him up. Whew. Stressful. Definitely like playing Operation, for sure. Gotta make sure the tip of that paintbrush has got a little bit of a curve to it. Goes right into the eye. But doesn't like push on it too much. Yeah. We're gonna do the other eyebrow here. Okay, and now he's got like a mark that goes around his mouth. He's got like a cartoon looking mouth, so I gotta go, this part I gotta go slow on. Oh man. I think I just need to touch up that one side with the skin color. I think it might be alright. I mean, yeah, I guess it looks like he's smiling. Oh, I should probably put like a little mark on his nose too, maybe. I don't think I want to mess with them too much more. Don't think I really want to. I want to say it turned out good. Let's see here. Best look we can get at it. I think he needs another peck. He needs like a little. Maybe I should cover this one up. Maybe I should cover that one up. That was an accident. That mark right here. Let's get rid of that. And maybe it needs to just be a little bit thicker over here like this side is. On this other side. Right here. Yeah. I don't think I want to do anymore. I don't want to ruin it. Just do just a little bit more over spot right there one more time. I think it turned out pretty cool. This will go this way, I think. Oh. Wait. Yeah. Go this way. This guy, I haven't decided if I want him to go this side. Now that it's painted red, it doesn't look so bad. Like before, I thought it kind of looked bad with the bottom of the S between his legs. But there, and then this maybe right here. I think that's how it's gonna end up looking. That's pretty cool. It's a little bit less exposure. Let me try to turn it down a little bit. It's not as bad. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Super glue it together, and then I'll probably, maybe I'll spray a matte finish over it when it's all put together. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So that was the painting of my first block for Fallout perks sheet. I'm gonna go through all the top ones all the way across. Haven't decided if I want to break it down and go down farther on it and just keep on going down the list of the 70 of them. I don't know yet, but this one turned out pretty cool now that I painted it. And if you came by and watched, thanks for watching. I'm gonna come back on here in a few hours and work on my lino. Got like a good portion of that guy done. He's almost to the point where I can be done with it. He's got a sword and the base and his hands I gotta do. But so this finishing up my Monday mini ended up turning out pretty cool. Definitely looks like I'm kind of cracks me up. But thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for stopping by Mind Drops, where my mind drops get out.